They're not trying to go up to the Capitol to have a career for the next 30 years, and there's been some of those, in both parties, where they just want to hang around the legislature forever, and things like that. That's not what we need right now. When actually, interestingly, and somebody reminded me of this earlier, when we took over the assembly, again, first time since the 60s, when we took over, we didn't take over with a bunch of 23-year-olds who just wanted to be politicians for their whole lives and were already thinking about the next thing they were going to run for. We took over with folks who were kind of middle-aged and older, and they weren't there to be there for 20 or 30 years. They were there to do their 2 or 4 or 6 or 8 or 10 years and get out. They weren't interested in being politicians. And that's one of the things I like about Bob Relph, is he's got his head on straight. He's running for the right reason. I wish I could say they all did, but they don't. And so the importance of this time, and Tim Michels, if he were standing here, he would be the first one to tell you this. The governor, and as I've worked for 3 former governors, including Tommy, they need partners. They need folks who are going to give them good input, are going to help them, not in terms of agreeing with everything that they want to do. Tommy or Scott Walker, if he was standing here, whatever, he would tell you, there were Republicans there who weren't agreeing with him on every single thing, and so we struggled a lot of times. But you need a good partnership between a governor and the legislature. We don't have it right now. It's part of the reason I want Tim Michels to win, so we can actually get something done in this state. But if even if you don't support Tim Michels, you need to have good people in the legislature who are there for the right reason, are going to work, and are not worried about the next election or what they're going to run for next or any of that business. They're there to do what's right, and they're there to do it now. And that's why we need Bob Relph in the state Senate. Please welcome.